Hello teachers, my name's Craig and welcome to Common Core Quest. In this video, I'm going to walk you through an assessment as a student so that I can demonstrate some of the great features of the app for teachers. So first, let's go into the app and choose an assessment. So we have created a student account in the name of Mike Learner. Now Mike is in the 3rd grade and you can see that he's already been progressing through some standards in the Common Core Quest app. So we're going to look at numbers and operations in base 10, and we can see that Mike has already achieved a ribbon for assessment 3 NBT 1, so we are now going to look at 3 NBT 2. So tapping on that, we can then tap start, and that will take us to the assessment. So we can see that it's 10 questions. Now I'm not going to take you through each one of the questions, so we'll pick this assessment up at the end. So here we are on the very final question, and we're just going to finish the assessment. Now we have the option to review our answers, so we can go back through all of the answers again and see if they're correct or not and review when we want to. Now we can show the results. So it's calculating, and we can see that we've got 8 correct answers out of 10. Now the great thing about Common Core Quest is I can now go back through the assessment and the app will recommend me resources and games that will help me to consolidate the 2 answers that I missed. But what I want to do just now is to show you what happens if I click next and I get a screen that says tell your teachers. So with this screen, there are already teachers that are preloaded onto the system, or I can enter a class code or a teacher email into this box. Now that I've done that, I can click tell teacher, and an email will be sent to the email address that I've specified. And the student is now returned to this screen where they can try the assessment again, given that they've consolidated the things that they've got wrong with the resources and games that's recommended to them by the app. So we'll come back to that in a little while. What I would like to do now is to show you the email from the teacher side. So in my teacher email account, I can see that I've got an email from Mike Learner here. I took the assessment in Common Core Standard 3 NBT 2. He's shown what the standard covers and also said I did not pass the assessment. Please look at my progress on the mastery chart. So we're linking to the mastery chart here. And I can click on that. So here we are on our mastery chart, and we can see that Mike has taken quite a few assessments in Common Core Quest as we established at the beginning, but the one that we took together was 3rd grade 3 NBT 2, for which Mike achieved 80%. Now remember before what we mentioned was that he had the opportunity to take the test again, and what he's going to do is he's going to take that test again now, and we're going to see how that updates the mastery chart for us. Mike has now retaken the assessment and I've received a further email of his progress. So if we now refresh this page, we should see the changes to the mastery chart. So I want you to keep your eye on this assessment here. It did say 80%, so I'm going to refresh the page now. And we can see that Mike has now achieved 100% in that assessment. So he's shown mastery in that assessment, but he's had 2 attempts. Now this is the fantastic thing about OpenEd and Common Core Quest, is that the app has directed him to resources and games that he can use to consolidate his progress and then improve upon it and have the chance to retest, and that then shows up on my mastery chart as the teacher. So I can see that there's also some other assessments here, namely 3MD7 where he's got 80% and 3NF3 where he's got 84.62%, where Mike maybe needs a little bit extra help from the teacher, or perhaps needs to go in and use some of the resources on OpenEd or on Common Core Quest to consolidate his progress and look at the things that he's got incorrect last time, and then reattempt the assessment, and hopefully he can make this entire column green, which would be fantastic. So I hope you found this video very informative and entertaining, and it's given you a good overview of the mastery chart and how it integrates with the Common Core Quest app. Thank you very much.